Hello, hello, it's Monica from Crafting with Quilling, and I hope you have absolutely fabulous day. In today's video, I'm going to show you step by step how to create this super cool and quick birthday card for a teenage boy. I had a look at my stash and I decided to use Cinnamon Christmas Collection from Lexi Design. I know Christmas is over, however, the color palette here is simply gorgeous. And I thought that would be perfect to use it all year round, especially for masculine projects. So I decided to use it for a teenage boy, because why not, right? So actually, I'm encouraging you today to have a look at your stash, because you probably have some design papers or collections that you haven't used in a long time, and some of them can be Christmas or any other holiday themed. However, you can use them all year round. And to be honest, I absolutely love all the browns in this collection and the off cream colors as well. I think they're just gorgeous. And that darker blue, which you saw at the beginning, was simply stunning. So I thought, let's use those to create today's project. And in this collection, there are also some elements to fussy cut. So I'll probably use this collection more often and probably for Christmas this year as well. And talking about holidays, if you haven't seen my colorful Easter collection, the link is at the top right corner, because you still have time to create your beautiful projects this year. So as you can see, there are lots of elements here that you can use all year round in this collection, and I really think it is gorgeous. And the quality of the cut is absolutely amazing. It is 250 GSM, which means you can use it for a variety of projects. So I decided to use those two beautiful papers together, and I'm going to create some squares using my guillotine. And in the end, that card will measure 6 by 6 inches. So the darker blue panel is 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. Just to give it a slightly different look, I'm using the blade of my scissors to distress all the edges. And I think that will really make a difference on this design. The other panel here that you can see measures 5.5 inches by 5.5 inches. And again, I'm going to use my blade of the scissors to create that edged look. Super cool, right? Now it is time to assemble them. You can use any foam adhesive if you want, just to give it a little bit more dimension. However, I'm using my liquid glue because I will have time to maneuver the elements. So when this is ready, I thought I really like the color combo. But later on, I decided to use something very colorful, and I'm going to show you. Now it will be time to adhere our square on the front of the panel. And as you can see, it's going to stay beautifully on a flat surface. So I do encourage you to use that one whenever you create your birthday cards. Now I've got a die cut from Crafter's Companion, and to be honest, I die cut lots of those elements, so I have them ready for quick projects. And to add even more dimension, I'm going to use the darker blue you just saw. So I'm going to turn it over, use a pencil, and then I'm going to trace that circle. So in the end, I'm going to cut it with my scissors slightly smaller. And that will be just perfect, because in the end, all the elements are going to match. So sometimes you don't really need any special tools to create your projects, and this card was aimed to be flat to go in the envelope. So in the end, I don't need any flowers. And to be honest, it is a card for a teenage boy. So I think he doesn't really like 3D flowers. But I know that he loves gaming. So that was the idea for today's card, which you will see in a moment. So as you can see, this element does not have to be perfect. It's going to be inside of my die cut, and now it is time to distress the edges. So not only it doesn't have to be perfect, but it will match all the edges on other elements. So now when I'm happy with it, I can assemble it at the front of the card. Have you ever created a card for a teenage boy? If you have, what color palette did you use? Please let me know in the comments down below. As you probably see throughout this video, I'm showing you some other masculine makes as well. Some of them are very easy to create. So if you're looking for some inspiration, check all the links throughout this video. And again, I'm going to use my liquid glue because it always gives me the best result, especially with intricate die cuts. What is your favorite adhesive for intricate die cuts? Do you have a different one? I'm really curious. And I also wonder, have you seen my 10 days of Easter projects? If you haven't, you still have time, so you can check all the videos. Now, as you can see, I fussy cut that headset. I think it is super cool. I found it on Creative Fabrica, and in the description down below, I left the link to this PNG file. I think it is super cool and just perfect for cuts for teenagers because they do like that. They headphones and they do like gaming. So that was very obvious choice for me. Now it is time to add some double-sided foam adhesive for extra dimension, and I think that will really make a difference. Do you like to do that with your smaller elements? Please let me know in the comments down below. Now it is time to peel off the backing. If you want, you can also use a pokey tool to make your job easier. However, today I just didn't do it. So, as you saw, I'm using Cinnamon Christmas Collection to create this project. So I wonder, have you ever used Christmas or Easter theme design papers for different projects, like birthday cards? If you did, I'm really curious, how did you do it? So please let me know in the comments down below. Now I use different fonts to create the name of the recipient and also on your birthday in Polish. So I'm going to use the leftover darker card for some backing, but also to add a little bit more interest and color. I decided to use alcohol marker from my stash, and I tried really hard to match it with the color at the front of the card. So if you think I'm successful here, please let me know in the comments down below. So as you can see, this card is super simple. So if you ever want to create very quick cards, I do recommend you just sit for an hour or maybe 2 hours if you have some time and create some beautiful die cut elements, like I did here with the intricate element. So this way you're going to have them on hand whenever you need to create something quick. So in the end, this card took me about 20 minutes to create, which I think it is super cool. What was the quickest cut you've created? Please let me know in the comments down below. And if you do use my trick, how often do you create those quick cuts? Because I think they are really cool to make, especially if you need to put the cut in the envelope. So now, as you can see, I'm putting the backing for on your birthday, and I'm going to put it on a card. And I always encourage you to do a dry run first, so you will know exactly where all the elements will go. And this is crucial if you want your card to look professionally finished. So when I'm happy with the placement, now it will be time to add some double-sided foam adhesive. And I know that maybe on the video you can't really see it, but in real life it really makes a difference. So if you do want to make very special cuts, please add some dimension. It really makes a difference. And also, what do you think about that colorful watercolor headset here? Do you like it? I think it is super cool. When I saw it, I just couldn't resist and I thought it would be perfect for a teenage boy. So the cut is complete, right? Super cool. There is plenty of space to write your message inside, and I really like the way it looks because all the elements match, and you can also put it on a flat surface and it stands proudly. What do you think about this quick masculine birthday card? Thank you so much for watching and spending that time with me. Here you can see my other masculine projects I created. And don't forget about my colorful Easter collection because there is still time to make some beautiful cards. Have a wonderful day and happy crafting!